Well, unfortunately, because of the news yesterday, we've gone from what we were expecting to be last 3 weeks of rush to absolutely nothing going on. Because there's no back to school because school is only online now. Clearly, there's no need for any back to school clothes. So as you can see, look around here, our shelves are fully stocked, our warehouse is fully stocked, because we were expecting the results were coming out, I believe this week. And then once that comes out, then we were certainly expecting a rush, because last weekend and following up to that, we were certainly getting busier and busier. We had hired additional staff to come on to help us during the rush. But clearly with the news yesterday, now that has just dropped off a cliff. So all the temporary staff that were on are now going back off. We have serious inventory levels, and obviously we would have prepaid for all these inventory before. The suppliers who haven't been paid are now expected to be paid as come in pending. Clearly the sales will not be coming in now. So we are really hoping that the government can come to the aid of some kind of aid to help us pay some of these bills, because we did not anticipate, or we're not expected to be consulted, but we didn't have any, there's no say, because the government had to do what they had to do because of the COVID. And I certainly get it, but it doesn't help with our financial situation at all, because this is our busy time for back to school. We are a contributor towards the back to school cause in terms of uniforms. So it does leave us in a sticky situation and a predicament which we hoped we would not be in, but here we are. Well, last year was very similar. I mean, last year, because the kids were out of school last year, I believe there was somewhere 2 days on, 3 days off, etc., etc. But I think this year now is all online. So whereas last year you would have had to have some kind of uniforms going into school, now because it is online, certainly from September 20th, there's no indication as if that's going to be a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. We just don't know. So as I said, normally the 3 to 4 weeks before back to school is our prime time to be selling uniforms to get everybody outfitted. That has now, as I said, come to an abrupt stop, and we just have no indication as to when that will be resuming, if and when, and we hope we will get some kind of news or information from the ministry, but as of now nothing has been forthcoming other than what I've read in the press. Well, we before school started, we were cognizant of the fact that things were tough, and our prices this year is actually less than it was last year already. So we came down in prices to start with, before since July. So there's no further reductions that will be happening. We will still have the clothes here because we already have them, so they're still on display. And I don't know, as I said, whether the ministry will be. There's no indication of if this is going to be, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. As I say, we just do not know what the expectation is. I'm assuming that they do not know neither, because this Delta variant is certainly, dealing a serious blow throughout Barbados. And I certainly, I can understand the government's position and why they've done what they've done, but it certainly does not help the retailers or wholesalers or manufacturers of school goods, because we've got the stock,